set to bring you NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. It's Nembhard on the wing. And Turner throws it down.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
And with their offensive firepower, have the Pacers, Clark, maxed out at that end of the floor?
There's still a lot of room for this team to grow offensively, Kevin. A low rate of free throws is something they can improve on. And a relatively low rate of threes and offensive boards, those are areas that can get better. I think there's another level they have to reach yet.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Morant with it. Halliburton picks him up. And good that time.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach. Now, in talking about Tyrese Halliburton, I wanted to know about the strategy for him out there. Coach said Halliburton is so quick and such a deft ball handler, I think it just comes down to keeping up with him, matching his pace, not letting him get one step ahead. So, that's the game plan. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Here's Turner. Takes it out to Siakam. Wants to get it to Turner and does. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Halliburton. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Morant with it. Pass to Edey. Memphis moving it around. And a wide open look for Payne. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Halliburton. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
And Jackson gets it to go.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
And the Grizzlies leading by 8. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Goes up from the top of the key. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. To end the cold streak.
And that defensive versatility Jackson has is just incredible. Able to guard multiple positions due to that height and reach.
Payne for 3. Out to Morant. Driving in. And finished off by Morant.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. A 12-point game. Pass to Turner. Haliburton outside. And the basket is good.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Haliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
Morant surveying the D. And there's the big-time jam. He slams it right over Turner.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
They get it back. Jackson has the open look. No good from outside. Pacers trail by 10. Pass to Turner. Out to the right wing. Haliburton outside. And he drops it in from the low post. Haliburton's got it back down to within single digits for the Pacers. A deep 3 from Payne. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
Outside Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Here's Morant. Misses from short range.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Clark, how much weight do players put on individual awards or something like an all-star nod?
You know, I think players always have a level of respect for each other, but awards help validate your level of respect. How you win, how you perform, consistency, and awards are typically well-earned and well-deserved. As a matter of fact, in most cases, they are well-earned and deserved, and players acknowledge that and respect that.
That's good from Morant. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Here's Heaney.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling.